Happy spring to you. Do you love lilacs? I know I do. I walk out of the house and the fragrance of the lilacs fill the air. I read a quote once that said, "Lilacs are May in essence," and that could not be more true. During the first part of May, the lilacs start blooming with all their gorgeous blooms and the fragrance fill the air. There's nothing like it. It's spring. So behind me is this hedge of gorgeous Palabin lilacs. Palabin lilac is an ideal Korean dwarf lilac. It's ideal for small gardens. These Palabin lilacs only grow about 4 to 5 feet tall. They're compact, dense, and slow spreading. It's the perfect lilac for your garden. Lilacs grow in the full sun. They're drought tolerant, heat loving, and they're tolerant of our dry, clay-like soil. Not only that, but their flowers attract butterflies and hummingbirds. Here in early spring, the hummingbirds are back out again and we're starting to see them swarm around these gorgeous plants. So about 3 years ago, we pruned these lilacs back fairly hard, took them all the way down to about 24 inches off the ground. Did that because during the winter, the rabbits went to town chewing on our lilacs, which was kind of annoying. And so we trimmed them back to about 24 inches off the ground. And after trimming them that year following, we had a few sparse blooms. But about 3 years later, they are loaded with gorgeous blooms on this. As a note to make, when you go to prune your lilacs, if you prune hard, you will notice that the following year you won't get as many blooms. We recommend pruning your lilacs, or you can prune your lilacs right after they bloom, and then the next year they'll be up nice, lush, and full. Making a note on these lilacs, we actually don't prune these lilacs as hard because we want them to be more of a privacy hedge. And so we're just kind of letting them go, getting nice and full. And so the idea is to create an entire hedge of lilacs all the way down our lane. And I'm just so excited to see what that's going to turn out in a few years when these lilacs get nice and large and what they'll look like come about 1st of May. So that is exciting stuff. So yes, you can grow Palabin lilacs into a hedge. You do need to make a note that lilacs do tend to root and make new ones, so they'll send up other shoots. And so in order to keep them more contained, you do want to pull those shoots up. So that is a few tips on Palabin lilacs for your garden. We do sell these in our greenhouse and we recommend them to all of our friends and anyone who is looking for planting a small dwarf Korean lilac in your garden in a small space. This is the ideal lilac for you. And I'm Caitlin Miller from Miller Flowers here in Greenville, Ohio. We are a greenhouse and garden center. Thank you for watching our videos. Remember to subscribe to our channel, keep liking our stuff and sharing it with others. Thank you all and see you soon.